3, 2, 1. Late adopter, not so late today. Welcome everybody to the Bitcoin Daily on a great beautiful day, 9 a.m. Central P time on the dollar. We do the show every single day, Monday to Friday, because we gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, altcoins and everything else. And right now, guys, everything to the moon. Bitcoin is up like 7%, breaking all the resistance towards the upside. It's not done yet. We need a daily close above certain levels. I'm gonna show you those levels, but it looks good, guys. It looks so beautiful. It is one of the best moves that could actually happen to Bitcoin right now. And I'm a little bit unsure, but you know, it could be that this downtrend that we are having right now, it's pretty much done. It's pretty much done. So for today, we're gonna look at the charts. We're gonna post something on Twitter. We're gonna look at the dollar index. We're gonna look at the stock market. And I'm gonna tell you two things that I'm gonna leave you with some thoughts at the end of the stream, that you can take with you, or further, and I'll think a little bit about. And besides that, I hope everybody's having a great day. Here in Norway, it's sunny day. We got a full moon happening tonight or tomorrow. I'm a little bit unsure about that. The full moon is up. The weather is beautiful. The kids, all the kids, not just two of the three, all three kids are out of the house. Wife is out of the house. Could the day be any better? I mean, I could have gotten a little bit more sleep, but besides that, it is beautiful. Bitcoin is up like 7%, having a little bit of red candle there here on top. Some kind of consolidation needs to happen, but it does look good, guys. It does look good. ApeCoin is up like 16% already, guys. I hope you bought. How's everybody doing in the chat? Let's go and see who is in the chat. The Rothstein Army. Oh, I like to be right. Rothstein Army has a long position. Mladen as well, actually. Very nice long positions from the bottom down there. How are you doing, guys? Love from India. India is in the chat. Dutch Ring Racing. Good morning, man. How you doing? Where's my friend Gort the Fart? Waiting for 16K. Mladen Petrov is in the chat. There you go. Mladen Petrov is building houses, guys. He's building houses. He knows what he's doing. Getting the money in crypto and building houses. The guy's gonna be billionaire by the time you can say, like, hey man, where is the blue dot? That's how fast he's gonna be a billionaire, man. Bobbly Fat, how you doing, man? That line, yeah, exactly. Gord, 16K 1-2 weeks. A little bit unsure about that right now, but okay. John is in the chat. Badge Guitar, good morning. Let's pump it. Drunken is in the chat. How you doing, man? Who more is in the chat now? Gort and Rothstein has having a little bit, beef in the chat. That's fine. All the time we get these, new people in the chat, and they're very confident in certain numbers because, they know that we do not know who they are. So they have, this superiority going on where they are claiming that we are going definitely down to 10K or we are definitely going down to up to 50K. And they scream and yell and all of this stuff, right? But, after a couple of times when they get it wrong, they cool down. And, if there are any, if they have any self I don't know what's called, if they have any self-reflection, they'll admit that they were wrong. They'll admit that the stuff isn't 100% fail proof. They'll see that they could be wrong. They'll come down to the earth a little bit and they'll become a great part of the TA fans club community, guys. So just because people are a little bit screamy here and there, new people, you gotta understand that they might be young, they might be inexperienced, but welcome them with the open arms. There's no reason for fighting. Just let's wait and see whether your target is gonna get hit. Once 1, 2 times, 3 times their target doesn't get hit, they have to admit the failure and admit that not everything is 100% up here. So we are open to everything can happen. Even I said 20K is the bottom, but it could go down to 50. I don't know. I don't know. I think if it goes down, I was wrong, but that's life. So it's good to be able to admit that when you are wrong, you're wrong. So there is that. Who more is in the chat up here? Sagar Kate, fake out to 3.5 again. I don't think this is a fake, and I'm gonna explain to you why. Is this the greatest bullish reversal? I think it just might be. I'm gonna explain to you also why I think that. Let me see. I gotta just scroll over the beef up here in the chat. Cheers, not as good as you, mate. Anne Marie is in the chat. Morning, Anne Marie. How you doing? Who more is the chat? Wow, Nami, down we go. Not actually. I don't see any I don't see any much red candle up here. Even this little red candle is right now almost green again. Army boy, smelly fingers, speaking buttons. Maybe. Let's see now. Said Gamal, 1 hour and Luna in Binance. Luna is also kind of done. I'm gonna explain to you why I think it's done and what can actually happen with Luna, because Luna has been, you know, pumping like crazy lately. It's been going towards some kind of parabolic move, but I don't think that last, you know, fourth part of the parabolic move is coming, so I'm gonna show you that as well. Jutro Meister, dobro jutro, M21 Photo, how you doing, man? Dutch ring racing, no insults, please. Yeah, no insults. Like, be nice to new people. Be nice to new people. Lana spreading love. Now that everybody is bullish, we can go down. maybe. We'll see about that. We are not quite there yet, but you know, maybe, just maybe. Early adopters today. Play Dodge. Yeah, we're gonna play Dodge Daddy at the end of the stream, guys. We're gonna play Dodge Daddy on the stream. What's up, Dead Central Plan is in the chat. How you doing, man? Short Bitcoin. Too late, man. Too late. I'll nerd out my first prime review again. Yeah, there you go, man. Sometimes, you know, gut feeling is a lot stronger than, you know, any kind of analysis. Oftentimes, I'm gonna tell you a thing about, you know, gut feelings. Gut feelings is this, you know, instinct that we have. We do not understand it, but, you know, our brain can do so much more than we actually think we do. You know, oftentimes you'll go, you know, somewhere and suddenly you'll get this feeling that, you know, somebody is waiting for you behind the corner or something like that. Or maybe you'll start doing something, you'll kind of expect something to happen. You don't know actually why you expect that to happen, but you know, your gut feeling is telling you, you know, something is gonna happen here right now, and then something happens. So the thing that's actually happening there is that your subconscious actually has a lot more information than you do, that actually process that information, is giving you some kind of signals that you're not, you know, consciously aware of, right? So gut feeling, although we look at the charts and we consciously try to draw the line and look at the price and try to figure out, you know, logically what's gonna happen next, oftentimes there is a lot more information up there that we are not actually picking up, you know, consciously but subconsciously. And this subconscious oftentimes give us this, you know, give us this gut feeling that tell us, you know, something, you know, it looks good, but something is not quite right. So when it comes to gut feeling, guys, oftentimes you know, oftentimes gut feeling can be more right than actually your logical analysis, because when you are conscious and you're thinking logically about something, you can be biased towards one side or other side. But you know, but oftentimes, you know, your gut when your gut feeling is not playing on the same level as your conscious side, you know, you might start, you know, thinking maybe, just maybe there is something else up here. Any news why is this pump happen? Yes, we went down to 18k. Ethereum was at 1,500k, you know, 1,500. That's why they pumped, like people bought. People bought. That's why pumping. Tyree likes Jutro. Dobro jutro, man. How you doing? In this market for 4 years, bro. Yeah, me as well, man. A long time ago going. So, you know, we know. Roshten knows, man. Roshten. By the way, Roshten, why are you not in the TA Fans Club? It costs you like $3 and you get to join the greatest Telegram channel in the world. You know, chat with us, post the lines, post the charts, chat about the stuff and stuff like that, man. Why are you not TA Fans? Why don't you have a green name? Garrett, morning folks. Morning, Garrett. How you doing, man? Play Dodge Daddy now. Not right now. We're gonna do it a little bit right. But yes, when you argue with fools, you end up looking like one. There is a saying, never argue with an idiot, because first of all, they will bring you down to their level, and then they'll beat you with experience. I don't know who said that, but I always remember. Don't argue with idiots, because first of all, they bring you down to their level, and then they beat you with experience. Because when they, you know, argue, you try to be, you know, rational, you know, logical and stuff like that. But they continue doing this stuff that they bring you down to their level, where you become this same kind of, you know, person as they are. And since they have more experience, you know, arguing at those levels, they're gonna beat you. So, you know, there's that. I'm not saying that anybody is idiot, it's just saying that, you know, I remember. It's remember. I hope it don't go sideways now, because it would create an X-rated pattern. We have the bolts already. I don't think there needs to be some kind of consolidation pattern after this pump over here, but besides that, I think it's pretty much a good move. Trust your gut. Mine is telling me not to FOMO in now. I'm gonna tell you also something about that. Definitely. I use this with my waffle. Okay, guys, let's see. That was the chat. 69 people here, 24 likes. Hit the like button if you like that, guys. By the way, guys, 67 people here. Guys, you are the blue dot. Remember that. You are the blue dot. The blue dot does not come often. Where is my blue dot? I gotta show you the blue dot for new people that are here. I don't know if you remember. Where is the blue dot? I think maybe I have some. If I have it on chart, I'm gonna show you up here. Is it up here? It's not this one. Is this one? Nah, I don't have it on the chart. Maybe it's this one over here. Nah, it's not this one, and it's not this one either. Now I don't have it up to the chart, but there is a blue dot chart. We've been talking about that. You are the blue dot, guys. If you don't know what the blue dot is, figure it out, guys. You're the blue dot, and you know, one time the blue dot will become yellow dot and red dot, and you will wish that you're a blue dot. So everybody in here right now has big chance to making it, you know, if they do very nice things. So let's look at the charts. What you're gonna see here is, guys, we are breaking all kinds of downtrend. This downtrend, entire downtrend up here is pretty much broken, and once trends break, we change direction, guys. We change direction. So you can see here we have been going towards the upside. We have been you know, we broke the trend towards the upside. We went a little bit down, but right now we are breaking the trend towards the upside, which is quite nice. And this downtrend over here is pretty much done. You know, people say, you know, it can definitely happen that we for some reason just dump down here, something bad can happen. I mean, I'm not saying it cannot happen, but overall this over here, what's happening right now is super bullish. It's super bullish. I'm extremely bullish right now, and I am not gonna miss this the way I miss certain other pumps. I'm gonna show you up there as well. But this downtrend is finished. So where is this downtrend finished? Let me show you a couple of lines, and let me show you why we are stopping up here and consolidating right here at the top over here. So we had this line down here that got actually broken over here, right? The line got broken, we went down. Let's see if this actually looks better on the 4 hour. Yeah, give or take. Maybe the lines can be a little bit adjusted up here. Something like this, give or take. Maybe down here as well. Maybe this one line up here. So you can see here we went on downside. We broke that and then went a little bit sideways. We fell down, retested the same line up here. And right now we're pumping again over here, which is very, very nice over here. Very nice move, and everything looks good. Everything looks good. Let's go to the daily time frame up here. What you're going to see here in this trend over here, once we started breaking it over here, there was a secondary trend that we need to break, and that's being broken right now. This is a secondary trend over here. We've been talking about that. This is also some kind of channel up here. You can see up there, and we broke out of the channel towards upside, which is also super bullish. So the secondary trend is as well broken. So not only one trend is broken, the secondary trend is broken as well. And not only that, we have a third trend that is broken as well. I don't know if you remember, but we've been talking about it, about this shoe pattern. I said it's very bullish over here, that we need to break towards upside, and this this line over here on this bullish trend went something like this. And you can see here as well that this trend over here, because all this is a very steep line, this is a, you know, less steep line, and this even less steep line. So all of these three lines are right now getting broken. Super bullish on this 4 hourly candle over here, and right now we're continuing pumping towards upside. There will come some kind of consolidation pattern up here, but you know, it's not a big problem, because consolidation pattern needs to happen after any kind of big move. But we just broke 3 of the major support lines as you know, towards upside. Not only that, we are also breaking up here this entire thing up here. You can see this horizontal support level right now, so resistance level in 43 minutes. If this gets broken as well, this is extremely bullish. So entire this part of this up here, this you know, accumulation part up here was actually quite bullish. We are already at the bottom. This was a manipulated dump towards downside. We also said that down here might actually be a lot of liquidity being grabbed, because you know, when price starts going into certain range, a lot of people put stop losses right below you know, liquidations levels. You know, a lot of people go long over here, so we went down to pick up this liquidity. This liquidity got picked up, everybody started buying, and this exploded towards the upside. So this was pretty much bottom. This was manipulated dump to pick up the liquidity, the way I see it, and right now we are going above the resistance up here. Very stupidly bullish moves towards the upside. Not only that, we got a full moon right now in a day or something like that. I'm gonna show you up here. Over here we had actually a very bad you know, super moon up here that actually went up a little bit and then went down. This new moon continues pushing us down, but right now we are getting the full moon up here that's actually gonna pump us towards upside. I know a lot of guys do not believe in the moons and stuff like that, but we on this channel, we are the moon boys. Look down here at our you know, logo. Look at the logo, guys. Look at the logo. Who is that in the logo? It's a moon boy. It's a moon boy. We don't have the bit boy, we have moon boy. Moon boy on the logo. So we believe in the moons, guys. In the logo, in TF Fans Club logo, there is a moon boy. That said, this looks extremely stupidly bullish towards the upside. Now, a lot of people might think that this over here is some kind of fake pump towards the upside, and it's not fake pump towards the upside because we are breaking very, very strong levels towards the upside. You remember when I said, like, you know, a move towards downside, this move towards downside is nothing bad, because we haven't actually broken any kind of, you know, very important levels towards the downside. We haven't broken the trend. You know, it's still just consolidated out here. We need to break certain extreme levels to actually start, you know, becoming very bearish, and we weren't very bearish, but we are very bullish now because right now we are breaking certain, you know, very important levels towards the upside. Now we still need a daily close, guys. We, you know, the 4-hourly closes and 1-hourly closes and so forth, you know, they're all nice and dandy, but we still need a daily close up here above the 10-20 moving average, up here above the resistance up here. If that happens, that's gonna be extremely a good move towards the downside. This over here on the downside is a spring effect towards the upside. Of course, this can go down again if something happens. I say that nothing is 100% sure, but this is a spring effect. These spring effects do happen. They tend to actually be quite you know, bullish or bearish moves. You remember maybe we had a couple of spring effects on the way towards downside down here. You can see up here we had a spring effect where we up here they came as a spring effect. We started going up and then right down again, pull it down, then start going up here. You can see these spring effects up here, you know, when just before the move happens. You can see how we were going up here and then we have this spring effect, right? These spring effects do happen from time to time, and they can be, you know, either very bullish or bearish depending where they happen. This might actually be a very, very bullish spring effect towards the upside, and right now it does look like that. Like everything is like right now pointing in that direction, breaking certain levels. And if this candle, this daily candle over here right now stays above 10-20 moving average, maybe even above up here, extremely bullish. So why are we stopping right now at 7% up here at the top? There is, of course, first of all, we did break a lot of, let me just zoom in a little bit over here. We did break a lot of resistance level up here. We got a 50 moving average up here, so there is a major resistance up here as well. There is also a major resistance up here, but we are right now retesting this level up here on the dollar, almost 20.8 up here, just up here above us. So we are breaking a lot down here, but we are not actually getting above this resistance over here, but it's a very good first move. So I'm guessing right now this is going to be some kind of top for Bitcoin over here, maybe for today. On the 4-hourly, 1-hourly, I think there will be some kind of, you know, consolidation pattern up here before we actually start breaking this towards the upside and continuing up. This looks stupidly bullish. I don't know how to tell you guys. It looks very good to me. It looks very good to me. There are 2 points I'm gonna make at the end of the video that I want you to, you know, follow, so, you know, make sure to get through the end of the video. The second thing we're gonna look at is DXY. DXY is not yet broken. Not anything is broken. Now this 4-hourly trend on the index is still it is broken. Like over here, you can see up here that we broke the uptrend up here on the 4-hourly. Right now the DXY is dumping towards downside, but this is only a 4-hourly dump, and it is nice and everything, but the longer trend on the DXY on the dollar index is still intact and is still not broken. I think it goes something like this up here. So this is the line that I'm actually looking for to break. Once this DXY breaks this towards downside, it's gonna have a major correction, and that's actually what we are looking for, you know, for a bigger pump on Bitcoin. But it looks good so far on this 4-hourly that's having a major move towards downside, and you can see that on the dollar index, right? It's still not, you know, this if you want to call it a parabolic move up here. This parabolic move up here is right now in the third phase. This is the first phase, second phase, this is a third phase. Now the big question is, because I never know whether, you know, parabolic move will have 3 or 4 phases. This is a third phase. Fourth phase is often this, you know, explosive top towards the upside up here, where it just goes crazy, and that usually ends the parabolic phase. But oftentimes these parabolic moves can end prematurely in the third phase up here and then go towards the downside. So DXY right now, although it's not broken through the most important level right now, the most important trend line towards downside, it does look like it's on the short term it's moving a little bit towards downside, and this, you know, uptrend up here on the 4-hourly, it is actually broken on downside, which is very good for us. Also over here we get some kind of Morningstar doji that actually happened, and this continues down. This is actually continuation of a bearish of actually a bullish bullish candlestick pattern, which is actually confirming the bearishness towards the downside, which is actually quite good for us. So we like that. That brings, we're gonna look at stock market in just a second, but when we are talking about parabolic moves, let me just mention Luna, because Luna has been going like crazy towards upside now, and I know a lot of people have been talking about this and looking at this, but now Luna, you have to understand that Luna went up when nothing else went up. I also gonna tell, I have a, you know, I don't have, you know, 30 years experience, but I do have like 5 years experience in this market and I've been watching charts like through all night for a long periods of my time. Like there have been a couple of years when I've been staying entire night just watching the charts, not doing anything else, and you know, being on certain forums or being certain Discord, Telegram channels, watching what people were doing and stuff like that. Oftentimes these pumps happen in a very slow periods of crypto. So when stuff is going down, when markets are being very boring, there will be, you know, meme coins pumping up, you know, very speculative coins like Luna pumping and stuff like that. But as soon as the tide changes and Bitcoin starts gaining bullishness again, and the rest of the crypto market gets exciting, all of these coins that are right now being, you know, in some kind of bearish trends, been, you know, pumping, they stop pumping because nobody cares. So nobody cares no longer about Luna. Everybody cared about Luna because it was pumping big time when nothing else was. But right now that, you know, ApeCoin is up almost 20%, and you know, other coins are gonna be pumping, and Bitcoin is up 7%, nobody cares about Luna. So Luna actually reached the top, but it did not go parabolically, and I'm gonna show you up here. That's why I actually want to talk about Luna. Up here it went high, and it tried to go parabolic, but it actually failed. So for when it comes to Luna, there was some kind of, you know, some kind of accumulation zone. This is the first move towards the upside up here. This is the second move up here, and this over here is the third move up here towards the upside. So we had, you know, initial move, you know, start of the pump, and then, you know, explosion. And right now over here was actually supposed to come up here was supposed to come this parabolic move. You can see how fast it actually broke towards the upside. Actually, you know, this parabolic move, this last move, this fourth move up here, and it goes something like this from the bottom down here towards the upside. This last parabolic move up here should have, you know, held the line and continue towards the upside. And oftentimes I was actually expecting this to actually explode a little bit more towards the upside before it goes down, but it already kind of failed on the breakout, went down here, broke the trend. Right now it's back below this line up here, and right now the Bitcoin, everything else pumping. I think pretty much that Luna is pretty much done right now. So, you know, just so you know that, but oftentimes these, you know, these speculative coins, meme coins, stuff like that. I remember, for example, in 2017, 18, we had a lot of, you know, these Ponzi coins that are pumping. When everything was going down, these Ponzi coins was the hottest thing in crypto. Because why? Because, you know, nothing else happened. But as soon as we reached the bottom, these Ponzi coins, you know, these Ponzi coins and meme coins at the time died, because, you know, there is excitement elsewhere, right? So when there is no excitement in Bitcoin and you know, normal, you know, strong coins and stuff like that, and people don't have anything else to do, they focus on where is the stuff going up. And at that moment in time, you have a, you know, opportunity to, you know, get, you know, these kind of coins. But I think Luna is pretty much done, and I'll, you know, just want to say that because we are talking about some kind of parabolic moves. The last thing we're gonna talk about over here is the stock market. Stock market, it has been pumping towards upside up here. It's continuing towards upside. It is doing what we, you know, initially thought it was gonna do. I was making some kind of pattern up here and expanding wedges. We said that, you know, the support should come somewhere down here. It should, you know, consolidate up here, maybe do something like this, and, you know, hopefully go through the upside. We still don't know whether it's gonna, you know, it's still not bullish enough because it hasn't broken the trend over here. It's still in a downtrend, but it's down in an expanding channel over here, and it can definitely turn around and go towards downside. But right now it does look bullish, and it is doing what we actually hoped it's gonna do. It's held the support, bounced off of that, and hopefully it's gonna continue towards upside. Maybe do some kind of consolidation before it actually breaks towards the upside. Hopefully towards the upside, we're gonna see that. But everything looks good and nice and dandy. Let's post one thing on Telegram, sorry, on Twitter up here, and say everything. Long all of the things. Guys, it's stupidly bullish. Everything is stupidly bullish. You know, there is no doubt in my mind that this move on Bitcoin is doing is extremely healthy and good, right? We already knew we were some kind of bottom. We already knew something is gonna happen. Even this dump towards downside didn't convince us that, you know, we are dumping on downside. Right now it is confirming what we already know, that, you know, these trends are being right now broken. Stupidly bullish, stupidly good, and, you know, hopefully this is gonna actually you know, continue towards the upside. So right now, you know what I'm looking at. Right now, in the short term over here, you can see up here that we are actually pumping, getting this, you know, red candle up here. But if you look at the moving averages up here on the short term time frames, we are extended, so some kind of consolidation phase has to come, right? So I'm expecting some, right now that Bitcoin pumps 7%, I'm expecting a lot of people to start taking gains up here at the top and moving the money into altcoins. So right now altcoins are doing like 3-4%, something like that. I'm expecting a lot more altcoins to do like 10+% or something like that. So it might be good, because a lot of people are, you know, right now, you know, the Bitcoin is pumped 7%, moving, you know, money from Bitcoin to altcoins, you know, traders and stuff like that. So, you know, altcoins can have, some altcoins can definitely pump. You already see right now that, you know, ApeCoin did, you know, a 14% move towards the upside. So how's dominance look? I haven't been looking at dominance, but dominance not right now. Even dominance up here, the Bitcoin dominance explode towards the upside. There is one more thing you gotta know. I think this is there is one thing I want you to know, is that when it comes to Bitcoin dominance, and when it comes to for you know, Bitcoin pumping in the start, everybody expects some kind of alt season, guys. Everybody thinks, oh, alts are gonna pump and stuff like that. Some alts will definitely outperform Bitcoin. Most alts will not outperform Bitcoin when Bitcoin goes towards the upside. Most alts will not outperform Bitcoin. Bitcoin will be gaining dominance. Bitcoin will be exploding towards the upside in an uptrend move, and altcoins will be lagging behind. Most altcoins will be lagging behind, and that's why the dominance will continue going up. There will definitely be some kind of altcoins. I don't know if that's going to be Ethereum, Polygon, ApeCoin, Sandcoin, any kind of coin. That will be, you know, that will be outperforming Bitcoin. But in the start, as a general rule, Bitcoin always outperforms everything in the start, because all the money focuses on Bitcoin, all the money pushes Bitcoin towards the upside. The biggest gains are actually in Bitcoin in the start, and then when people start getting decent gains from the Bitcoin, then they start moving money away from Bitcoin into bigger altcoins, smaller altcoins. You know, there is a this water effect downwards that slips into altcoins, and that's when altcoin season actually explodes, right? But in the start, Bitcoin always, for some reason, and I think that's because everybody starts pushing Bitcoin towards upside, Bitcoin always has the, you know, biggest moves. And right now you're seeing that, like, it has 7% move, right? Everything else, 90% is like 2-3% up. Right, it always goes bull. DXY is still bullish. DXY is actually still bullish, but it is broken. This we just said that. DXY is still very much bullish, and still in a big uptrend up here. And we said it's not yet done, but this 4-hourly trend over here is done. But it needs to break this on the downside. So if it's gonna do something like this and then break downside, I don't know how this is gonna play out. Short term, it is broken, and that's why it might be helping this pump towards the upside. But on the long term up here, it's still not broken yet. So we are definitely watching DXY and looking for when it's actually gonna, you know, break down. Crisis on gas, warning, create attention versus time. I don't see it happening. Bridge cable. I need to find that video. There is Alessio Restani video. Long time ago he made a video where he made a good point about, you know, economy and the markets are not correlated. So you can see economy going down, housing market crashing, this happening, that happening, you know, people having you know, unemployment skyrocketing, and still market going towards the upside. And on the other hand, you can have this beautiful stuff when everybody, you know, the sunshine and rainbows are everywhere, the unicorns are everywhere, everybody's having a lot of money, everybody's having good time, and the markets are going towards the downside. But if you think about it, it is a little bit like that in real life, in Bitcoin markets as well, right? When you get to the euphoria and everybody's happy and stuff like that, markets often turn towards downside, right? Because euphoria, you sell, right? But when everybody's in bad shape, everybody is in full crisis, everybody is in fear, that's when market starts going towards upside, right? So, you know, the economy, general economy of the world, and you know, how the markets are behaving are not correlated. So you cannot think about, you know, gas prices, war, this, that, you know, markets needs to go down. It can affect the markets. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying they're not one-to-one correlated. So always remember that. When dominance goes up, maybe alts will bleed. But if Bitcoin goes up and dominance goes up, altcoins will go up, guys. But they won't go up as much as Bitcoin. I hope you're right, TLA. Will be good for crypto, but really, if this was a low bear market, would be the shortest ever. It's not shortest ever market. Guys, this is not the shortest ever market. You are misunderstanding where this bear market starts. Everybody thinks that, you know, bear market, this is a daily time frame. Everybody thinks that you know, bear market started over here and it's only 300 bars. The bear market did not start over here, guys. The bear market started up there. And it's 511 bars. We are almost 2 years into the bear market, guys. 2 years. This is the worst bear market ever. This bear market over here started at a parabolic top up here towards the bottom down here. And this was 365 bars. Exactly 1 year from the top to the bottom. Exactly, almost on the day. 365 days. This over here was shorter bear market than this. People think that bear market started up here. No, bear market started up here. This entire thing was actually a bear market. That's why I'm saying this is not the shortest bear market. If you look at it like 2000, you know, up here, I think this was a bigger one. Towards the bottom down here, 411 days towards the bottom itself. You know, even this was a shorter. This is the longest, the way I'm seeing, the way I'm analyzing the chart. This is the longest bear market we have ever had. I don't know if you remember up here, at the top up here, there was so much euphoria. Down here, I was calling already bear market and explode towards the upside. This is some kind of fake pump, whatever you want to call it. But the bear market, bull market pretty much ended up here. This was, you know, a second liquidity, you know, the second liquidity grab and this, you know, continuation of the sell-off. And then it just went down. So the entire thing up here. So I would say that this is the longest bear market ever. You are too bullish, my friend. Don't fall. We've been bearish for long. Give me this day, you know, tomorrow I'll be more adjust. Tomorrow I'll be more like, okay guys, you know, it's not as bullish and whatever. But give me today. Let me be bullish today, man, okay? Let me be bullish today. Let me enjoy the day. You know, it's sunny outside. The Bitcoin is up 7%. Let me be bullish today, man. Pull your parachute, guys. This will be very fun. Head and shoulders. Believe me, TLA, I was right from the start. My primary view will play out. I'm sure, 99.9%. Nami, we told you, don't be overconfident. Overconfidence is never good for anything. Valentina is laughing. Cries and gas. Okay, let's see what else people saying. That's it, guys. Like I said in the start, there is two things I want you to leave with this. There's two things I want you to take from this show, and I want to leave you with some thoughts on this. Number one is price goes up faster than it goes down. So it can go down very, very slowly. Price goes often down very, very slowly, but when it pumps faster than it goes down. So because they want to pump the price as fast as they can, so people don't have time to buy. So when they comes to the top, they start buying the top so they can sell off, right? So price always goes up faster than it goes down. So this pump that's starting right now, you will see it's gonna go above 24, 25, a lot faster than it came down from 24 to 18. It will go a lot faster. Price goes always up faster than it goes down. That's because in the bear markets, you want to tire people out. You want to get people, you know, off the market. So you need to fake it out. You need to make them bored. You need to get them out. You need to get these capitulation candles towards the downside. You need to shake out the market, right? That's why the market, when it goes down, it goes very, very slow. On the other hand, when it goes up, it goes a lot faster than it goes down. Why? Because you want to move the price up very, very fast. So people don't have time to FOMO, to buy in. And then you want them to buy in at the top, not at the bottom, right? So move towards downside slow, move towards the upside a lot fast. So guys, try not to be left behind. Now, I forgot to say, can you hear that? Do you see the title in the video? Can you hear that? Do you know what that is? Can you hear that, guys? Do you know? That's the cries and the screams of the bears. No! And the last thing I want to tell you about is actually a joke from Bosnia. So, but I want you to reflect because it does apply to what's happening right now, right? So in Bosnia, we got, you know, in every country there is always, you know, one or two people that are always used in jokes, and in Bosnia there is Suljo and Mujo. Suljo and Mujo. So it's a joke goes like Suljo and Mujo. they were on a boat, they were fishing, right? And I don't remember which one of those two, but either Sulio or Muyo, let's say Sulio falls in the water, right? And Muyo is like, hey Sulio, get in the boat, you're gonna die. And Sulio is, you know, in water, you know, drowning. And he's like, no, God is gonna save me. And Muyo is looking at him, and again, you know, rowing his boat towards Sulio and saying, don't be stupid, get in the boat. And Sulio is again, no, God is gonna save me. And again, Muyo is looking at him again. Sulio, you're going to die, get in the boat. And Sulio is again, no, God is gonna save me. And what happens? Sulio dies. So Sulio comes to heaven and gets to meet God, because Sulio is a good person, right? Gets to meet God, and he's very disappointed at God, and he's like, God, how could you abandon me? How could you not save me? And God looks at him and tells him, I sent the boat 3 times to get you. Now, the point of this is not, you know, about God or something like that. You know, God works in mysterious ways. The point is that you only get that many dips, guys. You can say like, you know, God, like, where is my dip, whatever. But you know, you only get that many dips, right? So you know, the dips will eventually stop coming. The blue dot will become yellow dot. The yellow dot will become red dot. Stuff like that. You know, I'm gonna leave you with that. You know, you can do with that whatever you want. Guys, it's been a nice day. Like I said, let me have this bullish day, you know, as long as it lasts. Maybe it doesn't last that long. Maybe go down to 15 or 16k or 10k or something like that. You know, so, you know, these days are actually good day for my well-being, my, you know, mental health. The point is, look out for the bots today. Yeah, look out for the bots, guys. Look out for bots, because, you know, sometimes stuff happens without actually us noticing it. You know, you can analyze that however you want. I like the metaphor in that one. Opa, ima nas još. Ima. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button on the way out. And before we actually leave, guys, we gotta leave you with one little something, of course. One little something. Because, you know, reasons. And that's, of course, the Dodge Daddy, guys. The Dodge Daddy. I hope everybody has a nice day. It's a very bullish day. And if, just if, this daily candle can stay green, guys, I'm bullish.
Random rewards are so sweet.
Enjoy the day, guys. I'll see ya. Bye-bye.
Blame nature, why don't ya? I make no apology. I'm in love with a meme. About as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. I'm not weak or lazy. I'm like electricity on the path of least resistance. Always lies the way for me. I'm in love with a meme. About as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go Dodge, 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 Dodge. Go Dodge, 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 Dodge Daddy, yeah. Go Dodge, 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 Dodge. Go Dodge, Dodge, Dodge Daddy, yeah. Dancing Teslas and SpaceX. This techno king is on a roll. There is no shame in his game. He's having fun, he's in control. I'm in love with a meme. About as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go Dodge, Dodge, Dodge.